Good book. Alice made it me. She wanted me to do everything right.
You're doing great.
Yeah. But...
How'd you get on?
Great.
See, it always pays to send you to see that building society manager. Wouldn't give me the muck from under his fingernails.
Well, they're going to release the next lot of money as soon as we've had the foundations okayed by the surveyor.
All we've got to do is finish him, then. Let's get stuck in.
I want to see Jimmy.
You can't.
Why?
Because he's being interviewed. You can sit there and wait.
Hanging around with them deadbeats.
Well, go home and wait then.
Oi, copper. What's going on?
Miss Dingle, perhaps if you took a seat.
Don't Miss Dingle me. Why have you pulled Carl in?
You wouldn't get any sense out of him.
What are you doing here, Annie Rod?
They pulled Jimmy as well. Oh. Back on with you and Carl, then?
No.
So why you bothered coming?
It's called friendship. Yeah, you see, I can be friends with a bloke without dropping me trolleys.
I don't see the point.
So, girls, what's happening?
It's a miscarriage of justice.
You'd be happy to give me an interview, then? Maybe post for another spread?
No, she won't.
Really? What, all three of them? Right, no, well, champagne later, methinks. Yeah. Yeah, bye. That was Mum.
Yes, I guess that.
You know, you really should start building bridges with her.
Why would I want to do that?
Well, because Matthew King and his two brothers have been pulled in for questioning by the police.
How many times? I've told you.
Well, if you could run through it again.
I think my client is entitled to know why he's been brought here.
Well, the obvious reason is that we still haven't found the person that's responsible for the murder.
And don't you think I want to find that out?
If that's the case,
What do you mean, if?
you'd be entitled to complain if our investigation was anything but thorough.
You aren't being thorough. You're clutching at straws.
Well, that's all very well. But something you still haven't given us by your own admission is a verifiable alibi.
Look at Stay, you're never going to get it done at that rate.
Who's not?
You, not going like the clappers, man.
We're not frightened of hard work. You should try it.
Hey, listen, now why do you think you see navvies leaning on the shovels, eh?
Because they're skiving.
You sound like your mum. It's because they're rationing out their energy like marathon runners. You can't just sprint right from the off. You've got to pace yourself, haven't you?
Oh, thanks for the advice. Brilliant. Now, can we get on?
Oh, I'm going to offer help, you know. £4 an hour.
You'd charge us.
It's less than minimum wage, Marlon.
No. No, sir.
Well, don't say I didn't offer. I've offered.
Come on, Marlon, we'll show him. Come on.
Had a nice dinner?
Yeah, okay.
You all right?
It's me and David. He wants to take things a bit further.
Ooh, where's the problem?
Well, I've had my fingers burnt too many times. There's Carl and Paddy, and, well, they're just the latest in a very long line.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of pain and not very much gain.
Well, dreading the worst is sometimes worse than it happening.
You reckon?
Of course, look, you're not some love-struck kid. You go and have a bit of fun, and if you're not having fun, kick him into touch. You call the shots. Yeah?
Yeah. Right. See you later.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm taking your advice.
Emily, is it true all the King boys have been arrested?
How should I know?
Well, you work for Viv. Nothing much gets past her.
I think she's got more important things on her mind nowadays.
Yeah, well, she's welcome to it.
I think her and Bob are very fortunate.
That's because you've never been a parent. Well, not properly, anyway.
Have you?
Hey, Emily, can I ask you something?
What's up?
I'm supposed to take the little one for his jabs,
Oh, dear.
but I don't know whether to.
Oh, you must. Anyway, it only stings for a minute.
No, it's not just that. I've seen stuff on the news. It's not always good for him.
I would have taken Sarah for injections if I could have. And I'm sure Alice would have done with Samson. And if it stops him getting some nasty infections. I'll come with you if you want.
Will you? That's why, though. It's terrible. We ball his little head off.
You stood by me when I were hurting.
Thanks.
I feel like a naughty girl who's wagging school. Oh, you are actually working then? What are you doing? Giving yourself a pay rise?
Well, someone's got to keep things ticking over. I'm glad you came.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I am.
Well, we'll have to sort that out, won't we?
Can I get a drink first?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Don't think I'm pressuring you.
It's not you, it's me. Things are really good between us.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't want to mess it up.
Trust me. It's the last thing I want.
You're happy to start without your solicitor?
He's in court. We could be waiting till all hours. Let's get it over with.
Do you get on with your brother?
Why? What's he said?
You know which one I'm referring to.
You took Matt off to interview him. What's he said?
How are things between you?
You show me any family, and I'll show you people who have the fallouts. It's in the nature of things. That's why most murders happen in families. It's a known fact.
So did you do it then? Did you kill your father?
No. I loved him.
And he loved Rosemary.
And didn't he just pay the price for that? Why have you brought me in here?
Forensic evidence.
You've got evidence that ties me to the murder.
Yes. We found fibres from the jacket you were wearing on the murder weapon. This will be something to do with Rosemary. She's tried to stitch me up. Suppose one of them did do it, though. Because seeing that in here,
We don't know, do we?
I know it wasn't Carl.
how can you?
I just do. Probably the same way you know Jimmy didn't do it.
Miss Windsor, would you mind coming through?
Mrs. Jones, Bob Hope, no jokes, please. I hope you don't mind me bringing them in. I can't very well leave them in the car.
Are they, your grandchildren?
Oh, good grief, no. They're both fruit of the old loins.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you.
I could always come back another time.
No, there's no need. Oh, what are they called?
Kathy and Heathcliff.
Wuthering Heights.
Yeah, correct. Say hello to the nice lady. Oh, wasn't me.
Well, it wasn't me either.
Where's your manners? It'll be Kathy. Takes after her mother.
I think that's more than wind.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'll definitely come back another
No,
time.
don't be daft. Come on, I've changed a few nappies in my time.
I'll tell you what, I'll do the clean-up operation while you have a quick scan of the brochure. Yeah, I can do you a good deal on waspies. You've definitely got the figure for it.
Me and Jimmy spent most of the time together in the garden.
Most of the time.
We went in for food and drink and that.
You were with him? For every single minute?
Yeah. His family don't like me and he's been getting a hard time.
Really?
So we stuck together. There's nothing unusual about that.
It sounds like there was a lot of ill will between you all.
Well, maybe there was. But at least we still went to be there for his dad.
I suppose you'd had a fair amount to drink.
Well, it was a wedding. And Christmas. I wasn't legless.
Good. Because if it's found out at a later date in court that your testimony is unreliable...
Can I go now?
Can we just go through your evidence again? So we can both be certain.
Ah, be a darling and fetch some glasses. We're going to celebrate.
More developments?
Well, not yet, but I think we should enjoy the moment.
It is a murder investigation.
Yes, I know that. It was my husband who was murdered. I'm not getting sympathy from anyone, particularly you. When those boys get their just desserts, and they will, I'm going to relish every minute of it. This is just the beginning.
Why don't we drink to a fresh start?
You'll only need 2 glasses.
Never mind. All the more for us, Gray. Thank you.
They're a right hard-nosed bunch. The girlfriends are even worse.
That could be to our advantage.
Well, I can't see it. It feels like they'll stonewall for as long as it takes.
There's no love lost between any of them.
Well, they're still family, and in my experience, that means they'll close ranks.
It strikes me with the Kings that they've all spent their lives trying to be Daddy's favourite at the expense of the others.
Psychology's all very well.
Well, we've got the forensics, haven't we?
Yeah, which would be okay if they all hadn't had their suits made from the same material by the same tailor. They know we can't pin it on just one of them.
And we know that none of them is going to go down for the others. And Jimmy's the only one who's got an alibi.
Of sorts.
We'll let him go for now.
You what?
Well, at the very least, it'll rattle the cages of the other 2.
What about Carl? He was jumping up and down.
Good. Well, hang on to him then.
Would you get that?
What are you doing here?
What's that?
Well, Kathy's bowels are very loose.
I'm terribly sorry. He's not got you changing the...
You are?
Edward Hope, Area Sales Executive of Naughty Nylons Limited. I pride myself on running a slick professional operation.
Well, I must say I am very impressed.
Are you taking the...
Of course not. I've had that many foot in the door salesmen. But Bob wasn't like that. I think more fathers should take a leaf out of his book.
We do need to make sales, though.
Of course you do. Which is why I was going to ask if Bob could leave the brochure.
Look, if you don't want to order anything, just...
Take it to show the girls at bingo. But I could get you a shipping order. You'd be able to buy the little one something really nice with a commission.
What makes you so sure that the threads aren't from his suit?
He's got an alibi.
That dog Kelly.
And he was most cooperative.
What's he been saying?
Nothing that would surprise you, I don't think.
Go on.
I'm sure you already know that he bears you a lot of resentment.
He said that.
I hope I'm not speaking out of turn.
He's just got a cob on because I cop for more in the will than him, that's all.
He is the eldest.
He's useless. My old man knew that. If he'd have left it all to him, it'd all gone down the pan in 12 months. And he wrote. It's me dad he should be angry at.
He was obviously very close to his father. I think the implication of what Jimmy was saying is that he had nothing to gain from his father's death. Whereas you...
The lousy sod said that.
You're free to go, Mr. King.
What are you playing at?
Well, you're not under arrest. You're free to go. I'm saving you a solicitor's fee. Interview terminated at 17:15. Obviously, we may need to speak to you again. If you could just sign for the tape.
Why don't you let him walk?
Because all we have, literally, are a few shreds of evidence that one of them is linked to the murder. Not nearly enough to convict. But if I was one of those 3, and I thought that my brother had killed my father, I'd make damn sure that I found out. And I'd make even more sure that I wasn't the one taking the blame.
Well, not if they were in it together.
Maybe. Let's go and see how Master Carl fits in.
Wow, you look amazing.
I feel daft.
Why?
Well, I'm not exactly the great seductress, am I?
You come here, and I'll do the seducing.
I've spent some considerable amount of time interviewing your brothers now,
Bet that was fun for you.
and I didn't get any sense that they were grieving.
It's 2 months, and you've got to get on with your life. If some people would let us.
Some people would never get over something like that. There seems to be more anger than sadness.
I don't really see where this is leading us.
Well, I've outlined the forensic evidence.
But you've let them walk. And I'll tell you something, I've cried more tears than a lot of them. I want my dad back. And I would do anything to... But you're right. I'm not sad. I'm bitter. Because for the last few weeks of his life, we couldn't see each other without rowing.
You don't have to say anything, Carl.
And it got so bad that I thought I hated him. And now I hate myself. That's what I've got to live with. So you can lock me up and throw away the key, because I am past caring.
You're free to go, Mr. King. Interview terminated at 18:45.
Oh, just give me the... Not a bad day's work. You know, that's the bathroom done. Nearly. One day you'll be able to sit on that throne and say, this is all our own work.
I can't wait. It's not fair. Why can't we go to an estate agent like everyone else?
Not everyone.
Loads of people.
Yeah, and they've got mortgages round the neck till they turn the toes up, paying 2 or 3 times what we'll be.
I suppose.
This is special, Donna.
I don't feel special. I'm sore. Every bone in my body's aching. I've broken all my nails.
Listen to me. Listen. It's special because it's you and me doing it together.
Everyone thinks we're mad.
Let them think what they like. What have they got?
A house.
Yeah, and we'll have one. We'll have one. And you know what? It might not be the grandest house ever. It'll be the best, though. Because it's built out of love. It's you and me working together. Yeah, building a home out of love, that makes it pretty special, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Come here. Come here.
Oh.
Emily was smashing at the clinic.
I didn't do anything.
Samson, we're glad you came, weren't you? So were I.
It's funny, when I had Sarah, I couldn't take her for her injections and that. It's one of the reasons why I brought her back.
No, what about the fact she weren't yours to begin with?
Yeah, well, I was glad you came, anyway.
I still don't think Bob trusts me with the twins.
Are you surprised? Hey, did you then?
What?
What did you know? How's your father?
Oh, why don't you ask Rodney Blackstock?
I can't believe you took your kids on your round with you.
I got a sale, didn't I? I'll take them again. Hey, you can put them on the payroll.
You just dropped lucky. That woman was soft in the head. I don't want us being the laughing stock.
Let you out then, have they?
What's it look like?
Yeah, well, it's a pity.
Oi, that's enough.
Why weren't Marvin when they lifted me, were he?
Carl helped get us out.
Only to get back in your good books, love, and more.
Shut up.
Right, so if it wasn't you, which of the brothers Grimm were it? Oh, hang on. Don't tell me. Matthew.
Cheers for sticking to your story.
Wish I hadn't lied in the first place. So I could be up for being an accomplice.
Accomplice to what?
Well, what do you think? An accomplice to you?
I haven't done anything. Where are you off?
I need some space. I'm gonna go home.
You can't leave me.
It wasn't meant to be like this, Jim.
It's not very nice when the plods are on your case, is it?
You know?
Yeah, I would, actually. And I know it gets to you. So you take it out on anyone close.
I'm sorry. I just feel like I'm on my own.
You got Jimmy and Matt.
They're just watching their own backs.
If this so-called evidence held any water that had banged you up, you're in the clear.
I'm in the clear because I haven't done anything.
Yeah, of course you are. There's no problem then, is there?
Will you come back to Home Farm with me?
Oh, I'd love to. But I can't. I mean, it'd be for all the wrong reasons.
Well, what's the right reason? I've already told you that I feel alone. All the time. Whether it's in here in a pub full of people or in the middle of the night. I can't sleep. And when I do, all I can see is my dad's face. And then I wake up shivering, dripping with sweat. I'm frightened I'm losing it. I don't want to go back there.
You can stay here. Diane won't mind if you keep on the sofa.
Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry, but it's the best I can offer.